Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It has been a good minute, but alas, I am back. In today's video, it is actually a video that I filmed a couple months ago in November, so bear with me. This is actually the last video that I filmed as a flight attendant with WestJet Encore. So, with that being said, there will be more news to come on that subject. Hello everybody, my name is Colton. I'm a short haul flight attendant based in YYZ, and today we are going on a 3-day trip. And it is very early in the morning. It is 4:15 a.m. I am not a morning person. I just want to go right back to bed. But today is looking okay. Our first flight is deadheading from Toronto to Montreal, meaning that there is a flight in Montreal that we need to operate. However, they just need to get us there, so we're just going to sit as passengers, so we're not going to operate this first flight, but then we operate Montreal to Halifax, and then Halifax to St. John's, and then we'll end in St. John's tonight. Okay, so let's get this day started. Oh gosh, it is so cold outside. It is -4, but feels like -11 right now. There's no snow on the ground yet, but an all good time. Okay, so it is like a mad dash trying to get a spot here in the parking garage in the morning at the airport. As you can hear, there are just cars like flying by. Everyone's just like racing to get a spot. I actually thought it was so weird this morning because when I left my house there was like no cars on the road, and that's super weird for Toronto, and like there are always cars on the road. And I was like, either a zombie apocalypse just happened or there's like a holiday that I'm not knowing about. But as soon as I got to the highway there were tons of cars, but I was like, what is going on here?
Shortly, please power off your large electronics and safely stow them.
Okay, so a lot has happened since I last checked in. Last time I checked in, we were arriving into Montreal. We were supposed to wait like an hour and a half, 2 hours before we headed to Halifax. And then from Halifax, we were gonna go to St. John's. Well, our Halifax flight right off the bat got delayed by three and a half hours. And so we were just waiting around, and then our St. John's flight got cancelled, so we were supposed to just end in Halifax. On second thought, I'm gonna finish the story when I get back to the hotel and my camera battery has charged, because I have some more to show you guys.
Man, I haven't seen one of these in a long time, eh?
I use it for my YouTube channel. Okay, so I'm in the hotel room now. A lot has happened today, and I need to explain what I just showed you guys. So, recap. I mentioned that originally today we were supposed to do deadhead from Toronto to Montreal, then operate Montreal to Halifax, and then Halifax to St. John's. Long story short, there was pretty bad weather on the East Coast, so our St. John's flight got cancelled, which means that we were supposed to end in Halifax tonight. However, they just kept like delaying our flight. We ended up waiting in the Montreal airport for 6 hours. Then they finally canceled our flight, and then they told us that we were going to ferry a flight from Montreal to Ottawa. And this isn't a route that we do, so we just needed to get the airplane from Montreal to Ottawa. It means that we weren't going to have any passengers on board. So as I showed you, I was sat in the flight deck for takeoff, and then also during the flight I took out my camera because we obviously didn't have any passengers, and that's what I showed you guys. So since we are in Ottawa tonight, obviously our schedule for tomorrow has changed. So now we are supposed to deadhead from Ottawa to Halifax, and then operate Halifax, Boston, Boston, Toronto, and then end in Toronto. Since I'm based in Toronto, I'm just gonna head home. They offered me a hotel, but you know, it just doesn't make any sense. Also, really funny, when I was filming us taxiing, the captain noticed that I was taking a video, and he like grabbed my camera, and I don't know if you guys heard, but he was like, wow, I haven't seen one of these in a while, because you know, we use our smartphones for pictures, but I'm taking a video for the YouTube channel. So yeah, it was really funny, and he thought we were taking a picture, so he just like turned around and like snapped a picture, but then since I was taking a video, it just ended the video. But I'm feeling really tired, so I'm probably just gonna head to bed, have an early night, but I will check in with you guys tomorrow, and I will see you guys soon. Bye. Hello everybody, so I'm done day 2. I'm in the hotel. First of all, I'll actually just show you my hotel room. So this is my bed. It's actually quite a large hotel room, and I've got a nice L sectional. Nice table there, nice TV, and the washroom's not bad either. And, you know, just your average type of shower. So today was exciting. Everything went according to plan, barely. So we deadheaded from Ottawa to Halifax, and then we operated Halifax to Boston, and then Boston to Toronto. When we got to Boston, however, they said that, hey, you are 2 hours delayed just because there was a storm coming up into Toronto, and I guess they just didn't want us to leave yet. So we were like, okay, great. So we're just getting ready to kind of just chill, and then they let the captain know that we had a new wheels up time for like 45 minutes, and we were like still deplaning people, so we just like, we had to deplane everybody, groom the aircraft, and then board everyone board everyone on for the next flight to Toronto, and then be ready to go. So we did that real quick. Thankfully, this way we were able to get to Toronto on time. However, as soon as we landed in Toronto, the pilots got an ACARS, meaning kind of like a text message, saying you're tail swapping, meaning like changing planes. And we're like, that doesn't make any sense because we're done for the day. So he called operations, and then I ended up being on the phone with them, and then they're like, okay, we need you to operate to Montreal. And I was like, okay. And then tomorrow they would just deadhead me back to Toronto, and that would be my day. And I was like, all right, well, like, I don't mind. So mind you, I just came back from Boston, so I had to clear customs really fast, because okay, so it was 5:30 p.m. when I was on the phone with them, and I was like, okay, like, what time does the flight leave? And they're like 6 p.m. and I'm like, okay. So I had to clear customs real quick. Clear customs, had to go back through security. I get back through security, I check my phone, I say I missed a call from CruiseCat, and I was like, oh my god. So I call them back, and they're like, hey, like, change the plans again, so your schedule is like remaining the same. And so I was like, okay, great. The reason why I'm in a hotel right now is because since it's snowing outside, I didn't want to drive home and deal with all the like winter driving. I was just like, might as well just like get a hotel, and then this morning everything's just taken care of, the shuttle come pick us up, la di da. Now I'm just gonna go to Subway and get something to eat because I am so hungry. I'll check in with you guys a bit later. Surprise, it is day 3. So today we're just doing a quick Montreal turn. However, it is turning out to be not so quick because we're supposed to leave at 10. It is 9:45 right now. However, the FA, the flight attendant that I was working with, she got pulled off this turn to go work another turn, so now they had to call another flight attendant off reserve to come fly this one. So now we just have to wait until the other flight attendant gets here, so he'll probably get here between 10:30 and 11. So far they posted an hour delay on this flight, and hopefully we can get out by that time, but we shall see. Typically during winter operations, you can't come to work expecting to do what you're supposed to do. Normally there's going to be a delay, there's going to be cancellations, you're going to get redirected or put on another flight. There's just so many possibilities that could happen. Hey guys, so sorry for getting back to you so late. Clearly I am done my pairing. I wish I could have filmed more today, but unfortunately it was just an extremely busy day and winter operations kind of got the best of us. The flight attendant that I was working with, she got pulled off and put on another flight, and then we got another flight attendant, and then we were delayed, and then passengers were getting angry, asking questions about their connections, etc., etc. It was just like kind of a non-stop kind of day. Thankfully I'm done. I'm back home now, but I definitely need a day off, which I have tomorrow, thank goodness. But other than that, the day I thought was okay. But it'll just kind of continue like this for a while just because it's winter operations, and that's what you can expect in the airline industry during winter. So with that being said, I'm just going to close the vlog now. I hope you guys enjoyed this little 3-day, even though I didn't film too much of the actual airplane and like what I do day to day. It's just more been stories. But if you guys like this video, please give this video a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to subscribe and push the bell notify icon so that way you get notified when I come out with new videos. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!